Okay, here goes. I do not feel like filming this video today at all. And I don't even know what the title's gonna be. I don't even know if I'm gonna post it. So I guess if you're watching this, I have decided to post it. But the reason why I turned the camera on and the point I'm trying to make, the value that I'm trying to add to you, the viewer, is to show you what it looks like to just keep showing up even when you don't feel like it. And instead of like trying to sit down and make a bullet pointed video about like doing an educational style video where I would go through and like think of my process of how I film videos even when I don't feel like it and even when it's hard, I thought, why don't I just turn the camera on and show you? So I guess my goal with this video is to show you an example of filming a video, showing up anyways, even when it's hard and even when I don't feel like it, and just share with you like my candid thoughts and what's been going on in my mind of like why I don't feel like it and why it feels extremely hard right now. Because maybe in me sharing that, my hope is that you will feel less alone, less crazy for feeling like it's hard, and hopefully find some inspiration that like even if it feels hard and like you don't want to do it, that you can do it even if it's not perfect. Because this certainly isn't going to be perfect. I have not picked a title. I haven't even thought about my thumbnail. I clearly did not craft a hook for this video. And yeah, and I'm not even planning to edit this. I think I'm just gonna, maybe I'll cut out some like really long pauses if I collect my thoughts for like 2 minutes, but other than that, I'm just gonna post it like super messy and raw. Yeah, so here's the deal. If this is your first time coming across me, well, this is kind of embarrassing. I mean, I don't really embarrass easily, but like, I don't really feel like this would be putting my best foot forward. But hi, my name is Brooke. I have been doing YouTube for like 2.5 years. I also have an online business. So I'm like in the, YouTuber, creator, entrepreneur world, okay? Well, part of that, well, not just part of it, but like the main ingredient of being a YouTuber and being in the creator economy is actually making YouTube videos and actually creating and showing up on camera when you don't feel like it. Like that's just part of the game. And I can tell you, after doing this consistently for 2.5 years and uploading over 200 videos on my channel, like out of those 200 some videos, I don't know what percentage, but I'd say a good 75% of them I did not feel like filming at all. And I did it anyways, because once I hit the record button, and it's actually kind of happening now, it's like, once I just push through that, like, I don't really feel like it right now, and hit the record button and sit down and start sharing my message, then it's like, oh, I love doing this. This is actually like super fun. Now I remember why I love being a YouTuber, and creating content and whatever. And anyways, so let me give you a little context of like why I super did not feel like doing this today. Okay. Today is January 14th, 2026. I decided, I think it was like mid-December, that I decided that I was going to take a break from long form content on YouTube for like a month. And I wasn't planning to post another long form video until yesterday. And I did not film the video that I planned on filming, and I did not publish it yesterday, obviously, because I did not film it. And today I was feeling very like disappointed in myself. Like, you know what? I gave myself a break. which was planned, and I'm happy I did that. And by the way, a way that I like still carried momentum on my channel while giving myself that break was that I actually scheduled out a bunch of shorts, repurposed from my long form videos, to go out on an average about 3 times a week during my break, so that I could consistently like still keep showing up without having to produce any long form content. And so that the break I took was strategic and for a reason and well planned out. And I, you know, like I feel good that I set myself up for success to be able to take a break. So that's all fine and dandy. And I'm happy that I took the break. And I will tell you, like the rest was needed. I enjoyed the holidays with my daughter and took the time off, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it was a little too much rest because I got out of the habit of filming at like YouTubing. I got out of the habit for like a month, and I have been finding it really, really challenging to get back on the horse, so to speak. And my brain has been coming up with all sorts of excuses like, oh, you know, maybe I should go get a haircut first because my hair is kind of like thicker and unruly right now. Who am I kidding? It's kind of always like that. But you know, like when you just like feel like you need a haircut, like I feel like that. I also haven't felt like going to get one, so I haven't. So, you know, I was like, oh, maybe I should just wait. I'll film next week after I get a haircut, or, you know, maybe I should sit back down and go over my content strategy. Cause like I have a whole, before I took a break, I made like a whole 13-week content strategy. Like I planned out all of my titles, most of the thumbnails I was going to make, blah, blah, blah. And I just told myself like, okay, I'm going to take a break. And then when I come back, I'm going to execute my content strategy. Well, I don't feel like it. Like I actually want to go back and revisit all of the titles that I was planning on making. Because now I've been like in this overthinking mode of like, are those videos actually good? Does my content strategy make sense? Should I be doing different titles instead? Should I go back to my original plan? And then like going down this rabbit hole of like, okay, why am I doing YouTube? I know why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for a lot of reasons. And that's not what this video is really about. But like, basically just second guessing my whole entire strategy, and also feeling like, I don't know, I want to like level up. I want to take my YouTube video production to the next level. I think I've allowed myself to sit in my brain over this break, and I like have this vision of how I want my videos to look and how I want my channel to look. And I think I'm actually putting too much pressure on myself. Like I'm expecting myself to improve, and have like my channel look like like somebody's channel who's been doing this for like 8 or 10 years. And then I'm having that conversation in my head, like, okay, like I don't have to improve everything all at once. It doesn't have to be, I don't have to have all of these things fixed and perfect. Like I can still just keep making those 1% improvements every single video, like I've been doing over the past 2.5 years. Like, I don't know. I basically just got like really, really stuck in my head and have been kind of in analysis paralysis for like the past week, about, yeah, just like starting back up with my long form YouTube production schedule. And it's kind of like that habits thing. Like, I don't know if this is from Atomic Habits, or I don't remember who quoted this. I just remember something like when you have a habit, like let's say it's going to the gym, like every single day. Well, you know what? Scratch that. I don't want to use that analogy because I don't go to the gym. let me use a habit that I actually do. So I started this habit like almost 3 months ago, where I have a treadmill at home, and my rule for myself is that I get on the treadmill every single day for a minimum of 5 minutes. I made it like super doable, super simple, so that I really can't miss a day. Now, I have not missed a day since I started this, but, and I'm getting back to the point of what I'm talking about here. If I were to miss a day, like let's say I'm like super sick and I like just physically cannot get on the thing or whatever, for any reason, if I miss a day, I won't allow myself to miss it 2 days in a row. And somebody please comment below if you know who teaches this about habits or whatever. I really cannot remember right now. But I want to give credit where credit's due. So yeah, some genius about habits taught that, and I like that, and that's in my mind. And so I'm like, okay, you know, it's fine. I gave myself permission to take a break, and I had a whole plan, and that was all planned out. But I got reminded of that when I looked at my calendar yesterday, and because the videos that I want to publish like on a certain day, I have them as reminders on my phone. So the reminder came up today that I did not publish my video yesterday, and it was like really in my face. And that thing about the habits immediately went into my head and was like, okay, yeah, like it's okay to miss a day, but don't miss 2 days in a row. And so I guess that's why I'm just pushing through the discomfort right now and agony that I was feeling about turning the camera on and talking to it and trying to add value. Cause like, I don't want to just like post a video to post a video. Like I want my videos to be valuable, you know, like, so yeah. And oh God, talk about going down a rabbit hole of self-doubt. Like, is this ramble even valuable for anybody to hear? I don't know. But anyways, my point was I got fed up with myself. Like, you know what? Your break was great. You missed your deadline yesterday for publishing your video. Brooke, knock it off. Like, you're not going to miss 2 days in a row. And so, yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like that was a really extremely messy way to describe that. But if you followed me, good. And if you didn't, sorry for wasting your time. This is unscripted. This is an unscripted video. And I told you it was, you know, I'm going to go off on tangents, and that just happened. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to show up to know that I still could. Because that was the other thing too. Like I was starting to like doubt my capabilities. I'm like, I literally was having those crazy thoughts in my head. Like, I don't feel like a YouTuber anymore. I don't think I can make videos. Like I was like telling myself that I can't do it, that I don't know how to film, that I don't know how to talk to the camera, that I don't know how to upload, that I don't know how to, and I'm like, stop. Like, I do know how to do this. I've been showing up consistently for 2.5 years. Like, hello. I've been invited into the YouTube partner program. Like, I'm clearly doing something right, you know? So like, wow. I mean, talk about some inner critic self-sabotage happening there. Like, what's up with that? Yeah. And so, you know, I think I just wanted to share these like raw and candid thoughts because I just think it's helpful. Like, it's helpful to me anyways. I've watched some really unscripted videos from other YouTubers that I really like watching, and those have been some of my favorite videos that I've ever watched and like the most helpful. So yeah, I guess I'm just trying to say I really hope this is helpful. Also, I think it's good to know that even for like what am I trying to say here? what I've learned from doing this for the past couple years is that like there's times when I have felt like so much momentum and like it's effortless, it's easy to produce videos, the ideas flow, the titles and the thumbnails come together, like they're good videos, I feel really, really confident. And then there's times like seasons, which I'm in right now obviously, of feeling like I don't know what I'm doing, I feel like quitting, I know I won't. Like I made a 10-year commitment to myself and I will fulfill that. So I know, like I feel like quitting, but I trust myself that I won't. And I guess by showing up today in this messy video is a way that I'm just proving to myself that like, hey, I'm gonna show up anyways, even if the title isn't perfect, even if the thumbnail's not perfect, even if this video only gets 3 views, even if it feels like an embarrassment on my channel, I'm just gonna leave it there because you know what? I can come back to this in like 10 years and then be like, I remember that day and I'm proud of that girl, that she showed up. Anyways, even when it was hard. Because something that I've learned, especially, you know, I've been an entrepreneur longer than I've been a YouTuber. I've been an entrepreneur for like 12 years now. And all different things, brick and mortar businesses, online businesses, a hybrid of both. Now I'm like 100% online. But anyways, something that I've learned about entrepreneurship. Oh my God, I totally lost my train of thought. I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch what I just said because I had a thought and I just can't remember it now. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I literally had to go back and watch that and now I remember what I was gonna say. So much about being successful as an entrepreneur and like the way that I've been able to stay out of the 9-to-5 prison for so long is like, it's the skill of doing the thing even when you don't feel like it. It's the skill of showing up even when it's hard, doing the things that are going to compound. Because this video, like, most likely is not going to get a lot of views. The engagement will probably suck because I'm rambling all over the place. It's not going to perform well on my channel. My hope is that there is something that whoever is watching this, like if you are still here watching this, thank you. I'm hoping that I am providing some value that like, I'm hoping that something I said today is resonating with you in a way that like you can take and do something with it that will help you and inspire you or whatever. Help you just feel understood and seen. Because I know that I'm not the only one who faces these challenges of like, sometimes the thing is just hard and you don't want to do it. Okay. But anyways, back to my point about what I know about entrepreneurship. Successful businesses are built on like all these little things that add up. So like what this is doing for me and the future success of my YouTube channel, and I've already had success so far. I should not minimize it. But I don't yet have the success that I am envisioning and that I really, really want. Like I want to be great at this. Like I want to master the skill of YouTubing. Like I love it. I'm really passionate about it. And I just want to learn everything there is to learn. And I just want to get better and better. Like I really love doing this. Okay. Even when I don't feel like it, like two truths can exist at the same time. But going back to my point that I cannot seem to get to, what this is doing for me today, take the external views out of it, or take the external results out of it. Like I said, like if this video tanks, and I'm sure it will, even if there's like 3 views on the video, who cares? What this is doing for me is I am just practicing getting back on the horse right now, because literally this morning, before I hit record on this video, I was having repetitive thoughts of, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I don't know how to do this. Who's going to even care what I have to talk about? Like, who's going to watch this? You know, YouTube views are down. Like, some of the top performing YouTubers are saying their views are down like 75%. So it's like, and that's kind of across the board. Like, views are down right now in YouTube as a whole. Like, we're in a season where most people are experiencing their views are down, and that's discouraging. But in the grand scheme of things, like, I'm setting the ball in motion again. You know, like, going back to the treadmill thing, like, it would be like taking just 2 steps on the treadmill. Like, let's say if I broke my leg or something and I had taken a month off for it to heal, like, it's just about turning the camera on, recording the video, and proving to myself that I can actually do it. Yeah. So I guess after all of that, if this was helpful to you in any way, please let me know. Please leave a comment. I read and reply to all of them. My channel is still small enough that I can do that. And yeah, just know, like, I guess the gift I really want to give you today is I want you to feel seen. When you're building something, I know this from experience, and I'm experiencing it right now. When you're building something and you envision it, like you're envisioning the bigger picture of what it's going to become and the success that you want to have, on the way, you can feel really invisible. And I'm definitely in that season right now with my YouTube journey. Like, it was kind of funny because actually, one of my clients said to me last week, she was like, I don't remember what she quite said, but something to the effect of like, well, like, how do you manage, both YouTube and Facebook now? Because like, you're big on YouTube. And that threw me off. I was like, I'm not big, I'm invisible. What are you talking about? You know? So there's a lesson in that too. Just remember, like, I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh, like, in the beginning, in the early stages, before you have like the bigger success that society would call successful, or that like your YouTube analytics dashboard would say is successful, it's normal to feel really invisible. It's normal to wonder if what you have to say matters. It's normal to wonder if it's even worth posting at all. And yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess that was the point. Like, if there's something that was valuable for you to hear today, please tell me. Because that helps keep me motivated and know that, like, okay, even though I felt like this video was a complete mess and a complete disaster, there was something valuable that was worth sharing, that was worth me pushing through this discomfort and pushing through all the whining I was doing in my head and all the self-doubt and the inner critic and all of that. Yeah, I would appreciate it. So if you are in that chapter, if you're going through a phase right now where you feel invisible, I see you. I know what that feels like. You're not alone. Keep showing up. What you have to say matters. Even if there's only one person in the world who needs to hear what you have to say, it's worth it. Okay, I did it. I filmed a video. That was tough, but I'm really glad I did it. See you next time.